All right, episode 22, I think, because 21 just posted, I think. Ooh, we are feeling 22. He liked it. All right, some people got it. You know, we'll have Taylor Swift on next week for those that want
Along
that.
with Travis Kelce following.
Is that what it is? Is it a Taylor Swift song?
Yeah.
22.
Oh, that's a song? Okay.
You are so full of shit. You've never heard that song.
I have not.
I don't know
have a
about
daughter.
you. But, we're going to get copyright
She
strike.
doesn't-
That's how good am I singing.
She doesn't listen to that much Taylor Swift. She's more of a Lady Gaga fan.
Well, I'm going to have her listen to that song, and that's all you're going to hear for the next week. So I'm going to say that Kenny was on the podcast, and he really wanted to hear this song, and he never wants to hear the end of it. I'm going to send her a CD.
What's she going to play it in?
I don't know, but she's
She's
going to
just
just love the technology.
No, she
The
has
one
a
song
CD.
repeat.
She got a CD for Christmas. It was the Barbie soundtrack.
Yeah.
We don't know what to do with it because nothing in the house plays CDs other than
one of
the
your
Xbox.
cars? One of your cars have it?
I mean, Jen's car plays CDs and stuff, but we don't really ever listen to the CDs in the car. You use, your phone or whatever else.
Use your phone, yeah. My grandma
And here's
has
the best part. We have Apple Music at the house. It's integrated in all the things. So why would I go literally take this physical CD, put it in for something I could just tell the voice assistant to do?
Yeah.
You don't trigger
sorry,
it.
My
You don't trigger
grandma's
it.
term for them is the little records, and that is just the best.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Grandma
like, I
mentioned
got all
that.
these little records. Do you want them? And I'm like, no, I don't.
God love
We
her.
could get another subscriber out of that if she knew how to do it.
Does she have a
Anyways.
computer?
Hi, Grandma.
Next time you have to repair her phone, just hit subscribe.
You're going to get all these notifications.
That'll be 90 tomorrow.
Anyways, welcome to the show. This one, Noah has never seen Blazing Saddles, so we are going to do another one where we watch a video. Of course, we can't do the video or sound or show you any of it, but you can sync it up when we start it if you want.
What streaming service is it on, Joe?
Right now, Blazing Saddles isn't on a streaming service that I know of, but it was on HBO Max at one point. I imagine that it'll be on Amazon shortly since Mel Brooks' deal for Spaceballs 2 is now MGM Studios and Amazon. So
Yep.
I imagine you can find it on there, but if you can't find it free on streaming, I highly recommend spending the money on this film. And if you don't like it, too bad.
Kenny, bless you. Kenny's going to be nice about it. Just pirate the shit out of it.
We do not advocate pirating.
Noah does, though. Noah does.
I won't
Go to
be-
Noah's house.
I
Find
think it's
him.
legal to say pirate, but you can't give direct website links.
They all know where I live, but they don't know where you live.
You can sail the seas.
But if they come here with a gun, I'm giving you up instantly, just so you know.
I have a
can
great
sail the
story about
seas if you
pirating.
know what
I'll
you're
have
doing.
to save for another day.
I'm pushing play. It says Mel Brooks film. We're going to push play.
We are at 26 seconds exactly. Ready?
Got that, Doug?
3, 2, 1.
What year was this
All right,
movie?
it says Blazing Saddles. It's coming right at me.
74.
74?
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels older.
1974.
Call from 171.
Okay. I'm still on the speaker.
Thanks a lot, John.
Thanks, Fuzz. That was good timing on the phone call there.
So for those of you that can't see, I'll help narrate. We are watching the desert. There are credits coming across.
I love these
Should
early...
we fast forward through the
No, I
credits?
love these
Why
early
do you want to
movies.
fast forward? Like,
Oh, okay.
I love
They're-
movies where they just show the entire credits before the movie starts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, they had you, dude. Like, back in the day, you were in the theater. You're not going
Dom
anywhere.
DeLuise is in this?
yeah,
Oh, no shit.
there's a lot of good stars in this.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to love this.
It's not like when we watched Velocipaster, where that movie was just awful. There was no big actors in it. It should have
No,
never
this
been
is a
made. They didn't
fantastic
finish out
film.
the effects. They have finished all the effects in this movie.
Yeah, didn't you say... Yeah, they barely finished that movie? They showed
they
the
Watch
didn't.
them by yourself.
If finished counts like
Yeah,
putting it in the
always 2 hours.
yeah. If
Didn't they put the whole movie in the credits?
yeah.
Just go to the credits.
Yeah. Anyways,
It is literally the entire movie sped up.
We should have counted how many times Mel Brooks showed up in the credits.
you might have done all of it.
Probably about 3 or 4.
This
All right.
camera pan.
Now
did it.
we panned. We're seeing more desert.
You guys
I want to
ever-
know how many. If you've seen the movie, throw a like.
Yeah, if you've seen the movie and you like it, throw a like. If you haven't seen the movie, I highly recommend
Now
watching
you
it.
can't blame it on bad content for the likes. It's just nobody's seen the movie. That's why nobody liked the video.
Like it if you like my shirt. Give me something. I'm
right.
just reaching.
We see some railroad workers here.
Yeah, we
We
got
do.
Chinese and African American railroad workers here. Yeah, this is one of those films that if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend watching it. I'm pretty sure it's rated R.
Is
so-
it?
It's that kind of movie.
It should be.
I don't
this-
know. Normally you have
It
like
should
the
be these
DVD
days.
Yeah. Oh, these nowadays it would not be in theaters. It would not be allowed to be released.
I mean, this is what I want to do. I want to work on the railroad in the middle of the
Oh
desert.
shit! The cat just died.
That's okay. They know
Replace
what to do with
him.
them.
No, I have to warn you. Please don't say the racial slurs out loud.
Do not repeat the lines in the movie.
Do you hear this shit? Oh! Oh! It's that kind of movie.
Noah just found out that they say the N-word.
Yep.
We at the complaint department do not.
Do you know how they liked
No.
these scenes back in the day? Possibly. I don't know.
I imagine this lighting. They're in the desert. They probably just have like giant these.
Yes. They have giant reflectors. That's why everybody's squinting. Because the
they're
sun
shining it
is
back in their
literally
face.
And they're probably
smacking.
sweating way
and
more
with
than
the-
they would have normally.
And with the darker complexion skin, they've got to get hit way harder because they literally, less light bounces off of black.
Yeah, because even our lighting, we have lighting straight down like the sun would be, but we have to have these to bring it back
Exactly.
towards our face.
This
so that we
is
see
filling it
everything.
in.
I love that there's a guy just with a banjo right behind them. Like they're
Yeah,
all carrying
let's-
shotguns, and he's just like, "I'm gonna play the tune."
It's like the fucking drummer boys in war times. It's like you don't shoot those guys. They're behind all the actual guns. But
Town ladies.
doodah.
Have you ever seen a Mel Brooks film?
Yeah.
He's seeing Spaceballs.
Spaceballs?
Yeah. I've seen,
Okay,
but
so you know the style of comedy.
I've seen a lot of Mel Brooks. I just
Never saw this one.
if you listed the movies, I probably would tell you yes or no. I just can't think of like the names off the top of my head.
This
I don't
is
know
the
if I know
best.
too many of them, but yeah, this one, Spaceballs.
Young Frankenstein's good.
Young
Young
Frankenstein.
High Anxiety's okay. It's meh.
Young Frankenstein's
Never
fantastic.
seen that one.
I only ever watched it when we bought the box set.
I can't remember. There's one more.
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
I don't want to talk over all the racial slurs.
Oh, he's into the racial slurs. That's Noah's thing.
We at the complaint department do not condone racial slurs.
We're not saying it, we're watching it.
He said I'm into them.
I didn't mean like you were into them, like you're gonna go home and repeat them to everybody. I just meant like you were paying attention.
It caught my attention. Yeah. I'm so glad they can't see like
Dutch. So they're currently asking two voluntold people to go and help them check on this quicksand.
I've always wanted to try one of these things.
A hand cart.
They do look kind of fun.
Or just pushing up.
They
and
would
down.
look fun, like a hand cart on the... Yeah, but they look fun for a while, and then it'd be like, this sucks.
Oh my god, this is the only mode of transportation. I'm in the middle of nowhere.
The worst
Well, I mean,
part
they have
about this
horses.
scene here is you can
I'm
see
saying
how
like you're in the middle, right on the train tracks. What?
is they get stuck in the quicksand here, and then they slowly are sinking, but they bend their elbows. You can see it.
Oh shit! They're just bending down.
Well, I mean, he's still holding on.
Mm-hmm.
But it ain't exactly Earth. And I thought quicksand would be a lot bigger problem in life. Because we saw it everywhere.
Oh
as
my
kids.
god, every movie.
Right?
All
Bugs
the time.
Bunny lied.
And then I'm pretty sure I saw things online that were like, hey, or not even online because we were young. Then
you would think
it was
like
on TV. They were like, to save yourself from quicksand, do this. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm prepared if I run across it.
not like how to do your taxes. It's like, you know, how to survive quicksand.
Yeah, like before I knew how to do my taxes, I knew how to get out of quicksand that I would never likely encounter in my life.
You guys are too old for Wizards of Waverly Place movie. But that one has quicksand in it, and that was the same thing. It's like, don't struggle when you're in quicksand. Just lay there. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm just gonna lay there, let it take me.
I got my food on the radio.
Like, it's obviously like they're Jesus. They're just in water. Like,
Oh yeah, it's water with sand.
It was sand
with
with sand
sand sprinkled on top.
Well, I don't even think it's sand because sand would mostly float, so it's got to be like probably
sand would sink.
styrofoam.
Oh, I'll
Or
bet.
sink. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it probably is.
See, it looks way too easy to get
It's
out of.
probably like foam or something like that would float more.
Noah is quicksand expert.
Mm-hmm.
It's good we brought him.
Jesus Christ. Are you trying to get me canceled with this freaking movie?
This is how I feel at work sometimes. Like back used to when I worked retail, at least.
But I think
You'd finish something, they'd be like, "All right, do the next thing."
Yeah, I saw this as a kid.
Oh, I did too.
Yeah.
See, this is something. He just knocked out one of the white dudes with the shovel.
So he was writing a letter to the attorney general that they're gonna have to. Well, he was gonna say that they're gonna have to go around, but he was like, "Write this down," and I said, "Ow."
Shows up with all. My favorite is the picture in the background that the husband and wife are facing away. Did you ever notice that? The painting.
No.
You just see their backsides.
Is that a Mel Brooks movie where he is like one of the richest guys in town and he goes and is poor for a month, but then the guy steals his business in that month?
I don't know.
Life Stinks.
Nah,
I
don't think so. What the hell was that?
Now going to the window to figure out because this is the attorney general's office where they make all the railroad decisions.
What the
Sick with the flu. As you can see.
I never got the Dr. What is that?
I don't know what Dr. Gillespie is. I'm sure if you guys know, put it in the comments.
I never got that joke, if it's a joke or whatever. But
I'm sure it is, but I've never heard of it.
like historical or something.
Like I do know
I always
the one,
thought this humping of the thing was stupid too.
or he's just fondling Lady
Yeah.
Justice.
I find it pretty funny. He's just.
It is always nice when they can flip right to what they're looking for in a giant book in a movie.
Do you guys watch,
Like it was a football
do
score.
you guys watch Suits?
No.
I watched it a little bit, but not much.
It's just they'll have like a full legal case and it'll be in a big folder. Be like, they're suing us for this amount of money. Like they know everything about
they
the
go
case,
to it
yeah.
instantly.
They're currently talking about land snatching.
So
that
they want
don't-
the railroad to go through this town,
so that
but
don't
they
have-
can't because it's a town. But they could if they got everybody out of the town.
And what the only reason they have to go through this town is because of the quicksand?
Yeah,
Yes.
because they have to go around the quicksand.
They couldn't find a way to fill in the
They
quicksand.
could go longer, but they don't want to make it longer.
I meant fill in
Costs
the
more money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they could just break the whole town down and just put for railroad
Yeah,
tracks.
it's a comedy.
Well, That's society.
Eh,
It's cheaper to get rid of
that's
people.
why it's funny.
I love his commentary on society as a whole, Mel Brooks. It's
Yeah.
great.
Because what was the original plan is they were going to go into town and just scare everybody out because they were going to be outlaws, right?
What the fuck? Killing the horse, too.
Well, that's the plan they're talking about right now, is sending them in as outlaws to wipe the town out.
So they want to kill the black guy that hit him in the head with the shovel, but they can't because the hangman is booked till Monday. He's currently hanging
a horse.
Hanging a horse. He's busy. He's got 2 men home sick with the flu.
It's just a man and a horse being on.
Why didn't the horse make noise? Too much?
Right, I guess.
It's already way past R-rated at this point. And they're worried about
30 seconds in.
ripping the N-word.
Oh, yeah. In the 70s, I guess that was still all right.
Well, I mean-
I think it was fringe at that point.
Richard Pryor had a hand in writing some of this, so.
Oh, okay.
Richard
So
Pryor
similar
was
to like
involved.
Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder, where you're like, well, yeah.
They got
Could
cows just roaming around the bars. If you guys had the opportunity, would you live in like in an era like this?
No.
No.
Would you?
No, not a chance.
Uh-uh.
Go 40 years in the future? Sure.
I mean, I know I gripe the difference between iPhone and Android, but I'd still pick it over the Wild West.
You could be nobody. You could
Jump
be a
through the
nobody
window.
and a cowboy could just come up to you and shoot you for no reason.
Yeah, and then that's it. Like, that's it.
And he would run the town, so he'd be like, nah.
Yeah, Noah would be
Yeah.
walking around and be like, that smells like gingham.
Ain't nobody got to wear that gingham in my parts of town.
So
So
we're
this is
currently
where-
watching
They're just dragging him with a horse.
we're watching
this-
the outlaws come into town.
Right. The Outlaws.
That guy didn't get to finish his shower.
Oh, that poor guy. He was doing more than shower. Oh, I've seen her in other movies.
Probably like Mel Brooks' mom or something. I don't know.
I don't know, but
But they all go to church on Sundays.
Yeah, well, that's the town center where they're all
well,
going
this
to
is
make their
also
decisions.
this is all their meeting place too.
Yeah.
So like,
So they came romping and ripping into town. And now they're singing.
well, this is the church down the street yet. They haven't got there yet.
And now they're worried their town is turning
Oh my
into
God, are they
shit.
going to... Is this after?
No,
Yeah.
this is during. No, this is still
So
during.
they don't know that they just got ransacked.
Not yet. This is still during.
Bullshit.
He's talking about it right now.
No, watch. It's still during.
You can't say that word.
I mean, if you
I'm leaving. He just fucking-
He just leaves.
the guy that everybody looks up to in the town just fucking gone.
Who is that guy?
He looks way out of place for this movie.
he's the old frontier guy.
But like the stuff he's wearing looks way out of place for the time.
Nah, he would be somebody that lived in the wood, like in the mountains or in the outskirts of town. Didn't have. A
But
lot
this
of
is
money.
West York. This guy looks like he just lives in West York.
He was probably like a fur trader.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I can't. Rowan.
The gray sideburns and the bald head, like that's just
Gabby Johnson was his name.
Oh, well, that cleared it up.
Mm-hmm.
authentic frontier gibberish.
that supposed to be the joke that I took it to be?
Yeah.
Okay.
Richard Dix.
Alright.
I don't know if you caught the fact that everybody's last name is Johnson yet.
I haven't, no. That's funny. Reverend. He wanted to
Think
get
it's
the
a
hell
business
out of there.
Yeah. So nobody wants to become a sheriff because
He was just killed.
why not?
They would put a target on their back to die. Because the outlaws are going to kill the sheriff because that's the only person that's supposed to stop the outlaws from coming into town.
So they're going to call him the governor and say, hey, send us the sheriff because we don't want to do it.
We need a sheriff to protect our town.
So, judging by how this movie's gone, is it going to be... Oh, what the fuck?
That's why I always assumed it was during, because the dynamite comes through
Well,
the window
I feel
while they're
like
talking.
it wasn't during that initial attack there, but it's just been multiple attacks, and that was just another one.
I mean, it could have been the day after. I always assumed it was the same day, though.
So, judging by how this has gone so far, this movie, I'm assuming they're going to appoint the sheriff someone of color or someone of an ethnicity they don't want.
Yes.
Because they don't care if that person dies.
Correct, because they want to snatch the land.
Yep.
He's looking cross-eyed.
You know who that is. That's Mel Brooks.
Yeah, he's very young in this.
Yeah, I know, right?
It took me, like, honestly, when I first saw him, I was like,
Yeah,
shit.
because he's in Spaceballs, too.
I'm not looking at him
Yeah.
right now, though.
He does have his secretary there, yes.
Who?
Very distracting. There's a person also there.
What was that? Gabby doesn't watch these.
No, she doesn't. It's okay. No
Nobody
girls
does.
watch. It's all guys.
Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
You know, he's really young. Casino for the Insane.
Yeah. You can have a drink, Joe.
What do you want?
Whatever.
I can reach this.
Works.
He's in his underwear.
There's boxers, man. My favorite is the fact
Pretty-
that he has Gov on the back of his jacket.
Pretty heavily follows real politics, I
I'm good
think.
on ice.
Okay. That one's warm, though.
I'm good.
You want something?
Yeah, you have the fireball and the Coke over there?
Oh, I almost got that.
I'm putting that in my drink. Thank you. Shh. Yeah, this is just for me, guys.
I got the little
You
one.
bought a new bottle of Fireball, no bitters?
I went in there to get bitters. They're like 4 times the price they are at Walmart.
Whoa. So the two things are talking.
You could be governor.
Phony baloney jobs.
I feel like that's how politics really works, though.
Yeah, we just got to protect
It's like
our...
we got to protect our phony baloney jobs for this one. Let's do some real work.
Not your thing?
Man, the Arnold Palmer's way better.
Well,
I mean, not way
They
better.
taste like lemonade to me, so I like
they
them.
they compete in different spaces.
Okay.
The state sides are a low calorie, low sugar alternative.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
100 calories.
okay.
There are 2 grams of sugar, 100 calories.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Those are the Arnold Palmer's like 30 grams of sugar a can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that going
Yeah.
in.
That's why Gabby loves them.
Yeah, they use artificial
Oh, and
sweeteners.
that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they're like 12 of them's $40.
Yeah, $36 for no, it's like
Can't be that
Okay,
much.
it's like 37 then.
12 pack is 36, yeah.
That's still insane when you could buy a 36 pack of Miller Lite for that.
These were 20. For
Yeah.
that same thing.
Yeah.
That's
They're not
bad.
cheap, but they're
That's
not
bad.
They're not
Yeah.
expensive.
For something that tastes better than beer.
Well, I can't really drink beer either, so. I know I'm an old fart.
God, Fireball and Coke.
It
Good?
tastes like flaming Dr. Pepper.
So good.
Maybe I'll try that next.
I love that he
Flaming
broke
Dr.
the fourth
Pepper?
wall here.
Oh, is the fourth wall broken? I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking to us.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You weren't paying attention.
No, I wasn't.
There weren't boobs on the screen.
He said he
during
needs to
that
find a
sentence.
sheriff that
It was
so
the
offends
first
them.
woman in the entire movie. I'm sorry.
Not the first. That old lady was there.
Right. So he assigned this guy to send the sheriff. So obviously, who is he going to send?
I gotcha.
Chokes on the candy.
Did he have another piece of candy in his mouth there? Did you see
I
that?
don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, this is such politics.
Oh
right here.
yeah, totally.
Yeah, I mean, as much of this film is supposed to be satire, they got a lot right.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Zip.
The walk in the what?
You guys are. I think
Paracat. Oh.
we're gonna have to watch Life Stinks as a reaction because that is my favorite Mel Brooks movie.
I've never. Are you sure it's a Mel Brooks
Yes.
movie?
Now, yes, absolutely.
I don't think it is.
It is honestly one of my favorite comedies.
I'll check it. I don't trust you.
You got it? Go ahead.
You need to pay attention.
Yeah. Read the summary too. Yeah, I love the big gov on the back.
I know, right? It's like a sports number back there.
It's like FBI. You know?
You think that's where he got it from?
Oh, absolutely.
It is a Mel Brooks movie from 1991.
And he's the main character.
And the director and everything. So we'll have to watch that, Joe. We've never.
I'm telling you, it's one of my favorites.
We will
It's
make
one of
that
our-
happen.
And a good
Sometime.
Dom DeLuise movie, Fatso. You guys ever seen that one?
I don't think so.
Ah, that's
They're currently talking about sending the new sheriff into town. He is an African American. In this time, that would not be cool. So they're going to send him into town, and they're hoping that that's enough to irritate the people to leave or whatever, so that they can.
Yeah,
take
but he's
him
trying to
back.
convince the governor to do it, so because he'll be in the history books
Yeah,
to be the
as
first one.
Yeah, as the first black sheriff. So
okay. They have a bust of Abraham Lincoln.
Yep. And there's another bust.
he didn't get that.
Yes, I totally understood it. I was just
I think Bugs Bunny over here got it.
Especially the funeral.
Probably
Ooh,
how-
Gucci.
This is my favorite part that I caught the other day. The bag is Gucci.
I didn't realize it was him. He has a Gucci bag. How things change so quickly. Has a nice steed.
The new sheriff's riding into town.
New sheriff's in town. Now I get it. Now I get it.
Luna's had enough of our crap. She's leaving.
Luna tried. What the fuck?
The Coco Cabana in the middle of the desert.
It's just an entire.
It's that
I
extra
never got
celebration.
that joke. Why is there a band in the middle of the desert?
It's a Mel Brooks movie.
I don't know.
All right.
If you know why it's there, let us know. We're new. We've seen this movie, but apparently we're not well versed.
Yeah. Is this the extended version?
I don't know.
I don't know if there is one.
I don't think there is an extended version.
Could you imagine?
What are you going to extend and what are you going to uncut? Like there's
They made it very clear within the first 45 seconds of the movie they didn't give a shit about uncut. They're just gonna give you it all right up front.
I love that they're like the guy that can barely talk.
He's like the chef from Muppets.
How's it coming? Strike up the band.
Forever.
This is the funniest part of the movie.
All right. Fucking telescope. Oh shit.
So he's watching him come into town. He's trying to alert them that they're not going to be happy about this sheriff. But they can't hear because the bell of the town is going at the same time.
The sheriff is a dog.
Yeah. And the entire celebration just came to a ceasing halt.
You could hear a pin drop. Oh my.
The only guy still talking is the one that's reading the paper.
He hasn't seen yet. Guys, I don't think we can post this.
Oh, we can post this. You just can't repeat any of these racial slurs.
You just
I
can't
know,
say
but
it.
we're laughing. And
That's because it's funny. It's a comedy.
It's a comedy.
he pulls it back down.
As a kid, I never got that joke.
I didn't get that joke either as a kid.
Now these days, excuse me while I whip this out. I
Yeah,
got it
yeah.
Oh, shit. They're wasting no time.
But it's funny how much they make fun of how stupid people are.
now. Yeah. And it's the truth.
But, like, yeah, this is stuff. Obviously, they weren't appointing sheriffs like that. Like that.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I wasn't around.
But the fact that people were this stupid to denote people because of their color like this is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. We agree that it's not something that should be happening today.
The dogs are really racist.
Yeah, the dogs are really upset.
Henry upstairs does not appreciate Noah's laughter at the racial slurs.
She's not home yet. So we will have to pause it at some point.
Oh, he told. Did he just tell them that the governor was the one that appointed him?
No, he said that he's basically threatening him to shoot himself.
Oh, I didn't
and
see
they're
that.
dumb enough to let him go. This is like a Bugs Bunny cartoon. Right
Yeah,
here.
he's doing like the Bugs Bunny routine right now, yeah.
Yeah. Like where Bugs is like, oh, I'll kill myself. Oh,
Yeah.
I can kill this guy.
They're so stupid.
Dumb.
It's just all Johnsons. Oh, it's great.
Yeah, the town council.
So is that like a joke that they're all the same family?
We at the
that,
complaints
like...
department do not condone incest.
I imagine I imagine that's what it
wondering
was.
I
Yeah.
watched this movie 10,000 times and never got that joke.
We live in Amish country, so we see it firsthand.
I imagon that's what
We
the
see
joke
you,
was implying.
Jebediah, the 72nd.
You never even watched it.
Oh, yeah, I can't make him watch that. But we could have Joe Ripple on the podcast.
If you get a hold of him.
Someday. Once we grow up.
This is Joe. This is why we have to turn Joe's mic down right here.
The white god. They have to denote what kind of god.
Yep.
No, I said we the white
Oh,
God-fearing people
I got you.
of. Calm. If you're going to get your racist stuff.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, that's all.
Get your commas right, all right?
Yeah.
Get canceled for a comma.
like Linus talking about the hard R stuff.
Oh, my God. I just looked that up the other day again.
It's so perfect. And
Luke's
can just
reaction.
tell, and you could tell how genuine Linus is. Like, he did not mean
He had
that
no
way.
idea. He had no idea. And like, but when he said it, and Luke had that like reset face where he was like,
he was within 45 seconds of being canceled for the entire channel forever. Like, that was it. Oh, we used to call my friends all that stuff for fun. We use the hard R all the time. I'm not proud of it now.
you gotta watch more LTT.
We'll show you the clip.
Yeah.
We can't say either of those words on the podcast. So.
Yeah. He's in it.
Is that Gene Wilder?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
He's the town drunk.
Yeah, that's about right for him. I couldn't tell that it was him from being upside down like that.
Need any help?
I didn't see. How is he upside down?
He's just hanging from the top bunk.
Mm-hmm. Is his belt caught? Like what?
Yeah, like how is he up there? Oh, did he have like his legs woven into it?
Stuck into it, yeah.
But they never like zoom out to show you how he's stuck.
It's honestly such a good cast. Like you have like
Mel
Brooks, Gene Wilder, and apparently Don DeLuise. I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody else that I've noticed that I know about. Damn, to drink that stuff straight, you gotta be a fucking man.
Right? Let's go, boy.
Yeah, I gotta drive to Pittsburgh tomorrow.
As you say that, he's like, man drinks like that and don't eat. He is going to die. Jim. My name is Jim. Most people call me Jim.
Why is he being so nice to his prisoner?
So does he
Because
just
it's the
live
only
there?
person that's not treating him bad for being
No, that's a good
a
point.
black sheriff at the moment.
So does he basically just live there as a drunk?
Pretty much, yeah.
Probably.
They're playing chess at the moment, so.
It took me forever as a kid to figure out how this scene worked.
I just told you when we
I-
watched it
I
recently
know.
how it
What do
worked.
you mean?
Well,
You
once
wanna
he
see
does
it.
it, we'll tell you, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my! Oh, how he's chugging?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say.
It's a
Okay, well, no,
It's
It's
a,
a
it's a
trick.
special effect, yeah.
Okay.
except it's not. It's all practical.
Yeah, it's a practical effect.
I mean, in 1974, I would hope.
It was very
But
sleight
as
of
a
hand.
kid, I went like frame by frame.
I did too, and it was very sleight of hand.
Yeah.
That's how you
It was
don't notice
good.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
say any how it works, and I mean, I probably won't figure it out, but
They're currently talking about how this drunk was the fastest hands in the West, the best gun slinger ever, and now he's just a drunkard. But I shoot with this hand.
he's half a Michael J. Fox.
Are you trying to get us canceled?
This part.
Yeah, right here, this part where he's telling him, put your hands around the king. And he's telling him, I still have the fastest hands in the West. So he's currently going to show him how fast he really is as a drunk. And he thinks he's going to grab this king off the chessboard before Mr. Gene Wilder does. And it's not there. But the trick is, if you pay attention, when he goes like this, he pulls his hands back and drops it in his lap.
Yeah.
So he never actually grabs it. That's why they had the camera angle like that.
Yeah, he just.
It's like a Han Solo Greedo
But
scene
they
right
don't
there.
cut. So as a kid,
No, they
I didn't
don't.
get
They
it.
did he did a great job.
He
with that
did.
sleight of hand,
And
man.
his hand movement, like he dropped it.
And it
but
was
you
nice
never
because
see him.
as you see him go like this, and when he drops it, it's almost like he's like, wait a second. Like, it's almost like he realizes there's nothing in his hand at that point.
And you don't see his hand go out at all.
Yeah.
So that's why when you were going frame by frame, you couldn't see that.
Couldn't see it. He actually did grab it.
He
That's why I
does,
couldn't
yeah. And then
see
he
it.
just
Because I was looking for the
opens
cut
and
in
it
the
drops. Yeah.
film. Yeah.
But there's no cut in the film. Yeah,
Nope.
it's
I was
full
never
shot.
going to see it because it doesn't exist.
And it was just recently, Joe and I watched this. I had to tell him. I was like,
Yeah.
no, it's sleight of hand, man. It's not a
See,
cut.
nowadays they would just make that king CGI and it never actually existed in the first place.
But then you could do a gripping up
Yeah.
where he had to go gripping back. Oh, hit the mic.
Man, this Gene Wilder after Willy Wonka really went downhill.
Yeah, he went out west,
Yeah.
you know?
we're just seeing him with he's just looks
Charlie took
awful.
over the factory.
He thought he was ready to retire. He wasn't.
He got shot in the ass by a 6-year-old.
Yeah. Little bastard.
I wonder if it was
shot
Charlie
me
that shot him in the ass.
Link Blazing Saddles to Willy Wonka. Yeah.
He passed away semi-recently, right? Like within the last
Yeah,
10
not
years?
too long ago.
Maybe 5 years?
Yeah, because he had Alzheimer's, I think.
Did he?
I don't know.
And he kept it like a big secret because he didn't want kids to know.
I don't know.
I watched
Yeah.
his last interview and he was talking about Willy Wonka and about how like he made sure the producers let him do the fall over flip
Yeah.
thing that he was doing, so you couldn't trust him from the first second of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, he wanted, like, when kids would come up to him, they'd think he was Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
So then when he
Aw.
got dementia, he didn't want the kids to know, because then it was like, oh, Willy Wonka's sick, and you're like, no.
Like, could you imagine like going what 12 miles a day?
Yeah. So they're talking about their history right now, and he's telling about how they rode the
Colonial
covered
trip?
wagons into town, and he's talking about how they didn't want anybody to even have them as part of their caravan.
Didn't they steal this footage from another movie?
I don't know.
It looks like it.
It's
Yeah.
probably stolen from a Western.
Yeah. Like,
It-
they didn't actually
like it
shoot
looks
this.
like the camera quality went
Yeah.
way soft.
Yeah, I imagine they didn't shoot that.
No,
but
they
they shot
shot that,
this. Yeah, they shot
they
the
didn't shoot the rest of
individual
that.
wagon going by itself.
You know
Yeah.
how much money you could save?
Just going in circles by
And, like,
itself.
none of the crap lines up. Like, where's all the rest of the Indians now?
Yeah. There's less now than there was before.
Yeah, oh, you could tell by the camera quality, like that shot of the family there was just completely different. It's like George Lucas reworking the fucking original Star Wars movies.
Oh, and then this is pretty obvious here once they zoom in.
Yeah.
No, not that one. That one.
Oh, shit. Just every time it gets a close up, it's just way clearer either way. So.
Mhm.
I love
It's
that.
completely different than all the other.
I love that the Indian is using Jewish slang, mashuga.
Is that what he said? Oh, I didn't hear it. Did you say Avida Zane?
That's what he said. Take off.
So he, in the span of 10 seconds, he used German, a Jewish slang term. He just barked like a dog.
Because he said they're darker than us.
Oh.
Because he's the Indians and they're. Yeah.
I didn't hear that part.
This, I had to explain to Joe. He didn't get this. Or, no, this isn't the one. Sorry. The smoking one. I had to explain the joke to you. You didn't get it.
No, I don't remember.
We'll get there again.
Okay.
We're currently now out of the sheriff's office. We're back with the outlaws. They're sitting around their camp eating beans at a fire.
Isn't this Jen's favorite scene?
This is probably Jen's favorite scene. Because
All
it
right, then
is...
shut the
Noah's-
fuck. No, I'm just kidding.
Noah's gonna love
Do
it.
you need to hold that in? Is it okay?
Yeah, it's just not loud enough. I really have a bad hearing.
Oh, okay. I
You can
mean,
go get the other plug.
It's just me. The tinnitus is taking over.
Uh,
They all are just ripping ass.
yeah.
Oh, is it all beans? Is that what they were eating?
That's all they're eating is beans and bread. Yeah.
Making me kind of hungry.
I skipped dinner because I got here early.
Me too. I love that he walks out of the tent just like, I'm saying you had enough. Understand it.
So, like, how much time have they spent, like, ransacking this town when they could have just took the railroad around now? And they're not even the ones that had to do it. They had all the other, like, people there building the railroad. They weren't building
Yeah,
it.
but the money would have been more to run the railroad because you would have had to pay for the ties, the metal, the labor,
I
the
guess.
extra.
And I'm sure
And it's a
not
comedy. I guess we're not supposed to go with logic.
And it probably wasn't a straight shot either, so they would have had to curve around and shit, and that costs money. When it's not a straight track, it gets way more
Well, and you
expensive.
still want it to go near the town at some point because you want the town to be able to use the railroad, or else you're not going to get any money. You're not going to get any passengers.
Yeah.
But they're ransacking the town. What are they expecting to repopulate the town afterwards?
Basically, just take it and make it like a metropolis at that point, like a giant
You know the drink?
city. Yeah, sure. That one's empty.
Oh, I gotta reload.
Well, can we pause here? I
Why?
I
You gotta pee?
Yeah.
All right, we'll pause right
That's actually
now.
a perfect.
As
Yeah.
they're giving Mongo the ability to go into town. We're getting
paused
ready to
as
cut
it
to the
faded
town,
out.
So we paused. If you need to take a pee like Noah does, this is the time.
I'll cut it somewhere. Maybe there.
We're back.
What?
All right,
Did you
we're
test
gonna
the
hit.
mics? Are we good?
Yeah, we're still good.
Looks like they're bouncing. Bop.
All right, we're ready. Are we ready to go?
1, 2, 3.
Mongo is back. He is going into town
God bless you. Just
Thank you.
frame it with a sneeze.
right now. This
Joe,
is
I'm
the
gonna
joke
bring
I
you
had to
some nice
explain to
It's really
quiet.
you. Joe's not plugged in again.
Son of a...
Wow, this movie got real quiet.
We started on a blank frame. I didn't
It's a good
know.
thing we've seen this before.
Yeah, I could recite it by memory.
See, this is the part I had to explain it to you because you didn't realize it, but you can see he's sniffing. He's like it's not tobacco. He can tell.
Oh, I can actually hear it now. Yeah, this definitely helps.
Oh, good.
I mean, because back in the old West, when they rolled their own cigarettes, they wouldn't have had filters either. So it
Yeah, I was
tobacco.
gonna say, like,
But this joke right here,
yeah,
when Gene Wilder takes the hit, and
absolutely.
he's like, "Wait, listen, Bart."
Yeah.
The high is
Yeah,
what's supposed to
absolutely.
be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a good way to let you know
Without
like,
saying it.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to draw the line there. We're going to draw the line at marijuana use.
and we're not gonna say that.
No, but that was a clever way to do it, though. I like that.
Well, and until I explained it to Joe, he had no idea. Like it didn't
Well,
pick up.
the high
I
pitched
was
voice,
a good
and now
kid
how
back in
he's
the day,
acting now.
before I met you, Kenny.
We have never we at the complaint department do not condone the yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck yeah, whatever.
What are you, legal department and the social media department?
I'm trying not to get canceled here, man. I work at a school. Good luck. Good luck.
I mean,
We can
we
get canceled for the movies you watch.
don't advocate that you break any laws.
Yeah.
I know this. That's how I know lady. That's how I know that.
So you've seen the clip?
I've
of this
seen
before
that
on
clip.
TikTok.
Yeah.
He's very upset that the townspeople still don't want him. And Gene Wilder's trying to console him
He's not having it for me.
to let him know that these old people just don't want him in town. Uh-oh. The building's shaking. There's Mongo.
Who's this fat fuck?
Boom, 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 boom.
He's riding a fucking pole. A horse
bull
wasn't
or
good enough for
an ox?
him. Santa Maria. What does it say? On its
Yes and no. They're talking about the pasteurization
Mm.
Can
and how to obliterate anthrax once and for all.
you throw some ice
There was
in this?
historical context in this, guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
He punched the horse.
I was trying not to make it splash.
That's all right. Thank you.
Punched the horse, took him down. Comes Mongo.
He just rips the fucking flap doors off.
Now all of a sudden they want the sheriff.
What was that there? Why did he walk all the way over there and say sheriff?
Because he's an idiot.
Because he
Oh.
expected him to be at the desk. He's just stupid, yeah. Oh, thank you, Sheriff. The fool's going to... I mean, the sheriff's going to do it.
I like it went over their hearts here. I don't know if it'll take just one guy, but... What?
I mean, I don't know if it's going to turn the entire...
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't think it'll take one.
The entire
man.
tide of racism is going to be turned by one sheriff
In a
defeating
Disney movie,
one
it
guy.
would. In a Disney movie, it would.
Candygram for Mongo.
Are they all Bugs Bunny routines?
I think so. The funny ones.
This is also.
I'm not aware.
Because when he takes off, isn't it a Looney Tunes theme?
No, yeah, it is. Is it like dynamite or something? Yep, that's the Looney Tunes.
Yeah, so it built it in there. This is what Joe wants
There's
us
no
to
way
do
this
to him.
guy's bathing him right now.
He is. This is what Joe wants. Joe wants one of us to bathe him.
You have a wife for that.
I know. You're lucky she's here. Or there wouldn't be a table here. There'd be a tub.
Don't tell me with a good time.
And you'd be going like this right now.
It'd be gingham soap.
Your mouth is prettier than a $20. The beast has failed. So Mongo got blown up by a candygram. He did not make it. Sorry for any spoilers if you're not watching along. Too bad. Now we're watching Hedley Lamar getting scrubbed in the tub by his number one henchman. And he's looking for his froggy.
He has soap all over. Oh, okay. Now he's just reaching around in the bath.
Taggart. The chair's
It's his
stuck to his gun.
holster. Yeah.
It was a close one. He's got his rubber froggy. Froggy love daddy.
So what happens in this scene?
But there's no...
I don't even remember what factual information we actually got through in this scene.
The only thing
But
in
that
this scene
shit
is the
doesn't-
fact that Mongo didn't win. He's going to now switch to the chick. The beast didn't make it, so the beauty's his choice.
Oh, okay.
You're
That's
telling me
the
that
only thing
one
that
little
serves-
box of dynamite killed him?
Didn't kill him. He had him captured
Oh, I see.
and chained up to the cell. The old-
Now she's saying good evening, Sheriff.
But the fact that she's coming in from the back, like she's just like at the back window.
She has a pie to give him no less than 10 minutes ago. She said the worst thing ever.
No, this is my favorite part right afterwards. After she leaves and comes back. You'll have the good notice not to tell anybody about this. The good taste.
Of course.
Ground success. 25 years, you can shake their hands in broad daylight. And he just found out that there's a lovely lady in town singing. The Teutonic Titwillow.
Lil Von Stupp.
I could never read that sign fast enough. And it's all goofy fonts.
Did they actually use that font back then? Like that's.
It was the only font they had. They had like regular and then
Times
that.
New Roman back then.
Yeah, that was it. You had two choices.
You either had just script or just
Yeah.
unreadable.
They're like, where are you at? Are you on the East Coast or in the West? And you're in the West, you get that font.
I mean, I wonder what font they really did use. It probably wasn't that fancy.
Well, not on the newspapers. You look at
It was
old
the
newspapers.
printing presses, so they only had
yeah, like they would
whatever letters they could put in the
Like
press.
I have a newspaper from like 1862, and it's just normal font.
Yeah.
I got it from the
But it's not a
antique store
poster.
before it burned down.
Oh,
No.
Toll booth.
you didn't burn it down, did you?
I will neither confirm nor deny my arson.
This guy. Headley's
So I
talking
don't get why he wants the girl to go after him.
to seduce him.
him.
And then?
Get him out of there.
My guess is make him leave town, not be a sheriff anymore, and then they wouldn't have a sheriff.
But I don't understand by
But the whole
seducing
reason
him
of
how that
planting
does
him
anything.
was to get the whole town to. I don't know.
I don't know.
Never understood this.
Why
part.
don't we ask AI after the movie?
Yeah.
I mean, my guess is that she's supposed to seduce him, and then maybe they'll hang him. I don't know, because he's interracial. This is that time, so I don't know.
That's true. Because the movie was made in the 70s, but it's set
In
way before
the
that.
Western, yeah.
Yeah. Because this wasn't the 70s of Western. It wasn't
No,
like
no.
this. But I
My
don't
guess
know.
would
Did
be
it say at the
something-
beginning?
I'm assuming this is
I
like the
don't know.
1880s or the 1890s because they had a bust of Abraham Lincoln in one of the scenes. So it has to be after the Emancipation Proclamation.
Mm-hmm.
But it still has to be the 1800s. Wow, she is awful. She's like, oh my god, that's awful.
But this is what you would have got back then. Nobody cared about what
Right.
she sounded like. They
Right.
were just watching her dance around in like no clothes.
Yeah. The singing was for her.
Yeah.
It's like a pregame, you know.
A pre-game.
That was a slow burn.
There was.
Yeah, I didn't hear him explain like what the plan was with her, other than he said, "I'll send the beauty in." But I imagine it's something like that. Like, you know, if they have relations, maybe you can have him hanged or
maybe.
something, or you can claim that he attacked her or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
See, we all went silent. She just spread her legs.
Yeah, you didn't hear anything from us. That's because we were busy. Getting in the game.
We'll be back to you shortly.
Yeah, if you're watching along, Lily Von Stupp is dancing around, as you can see. And if you're not watching along, you should be.
They couldn't find this racist movie on any streaming.
Hey, the best part was, and we didn't tell you this, when this was streaming on HBO, there was actually like an entire
Like a pre-thing? Like
warning at the beginning. It's like all this stuff is historically context
right.
funny, but not nowadays. Like,
Wow.
it gives you
Really?
the historic. Yeah.
They have to at that. I mean, they got to cover their own asses.
But, like, are you that... You can't
No,
see
people
this
are
was
insensitive
made,
now.
like...
People are yeah.
Some people, man.
All right. They're like the people in the town?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. This holds true today. 1974 is still relevant in 2025.
Just because you hear the things that they say in this movie doesn't make it okay, but you can still laugh at it, you know, because it was made during the time where that kind of thing was seen as funny.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and it also went to show you, like, it meant nothing. Like, the word...
Well, you can see the
Didn't
government
offend
was still screwed up.
Yeah.
Didn't fix that.
Monica Lewinsky, who? Oh.
Do you think she'd have done that in real life? Worried about getting shot or anything? Like, need him in the nuts?
No, I think she's untouchable.
You think so?
I think she's absolutely untouchable. Or if some guy tried to, the rest of the town would absolutely just destroy them.
I mean, it's possible, but...
I feel like she's definitely the hottest girl in that town. They're going to make sure she's protected.
She's not from that town, though, because it did say Hedley Lamar Presents. So she's like a famous star from...
So I feel like that's even more of a reason why they would protect her.
I don't know why they put so much production into this here. Like, this could have been like a two... Like, nowadays, they would have been like, oh, here's 30 seconds of this, and then moved on. They made this like a whole musical number.
Yeah, I don't know why.
That is very
There's been 2 musical
motivated.
numbers.
There's a couple
Yeah.
musical numbers in this that I don't understand.
The end?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, this was
He
made in
won't
the
get that until it gets
70s.
to-
I didn't ruin anything.
No, he ain't
This
even
was
there
made in
yet.
the 70s where they're still kind of transitioning the movies from like more musical aspect to actual story. I feel like there was a lot of music.
I mean, like in this-
I mean, Willy Wonka. Okay, sure.
Like in this aspect, I get it. Like she's putting on a show. So
But there was
I
a musical
understand
number at the
this.
beginning of this movie.
But the
too.
musical number at the beginning, when he's riding through the desert and the band's just playing there, like that. Come on,
Yeah.
Mel Brooks must
Wasn't
just
as
be
bad as
obsessed
this.
He could be obsessed with music. Too.
German soldiers.
But you could see it a lot in Family Guy, too. Like, Family Guy did a lot of musical numbers, you
Yeah.
know, like this old style stuff. Can you imagine that? This is like middle of Transformers as a musical number.
Da-da-da-da-da.
It's just an earworm, is what you need. You know, you just need that one thing that keeps bringing you back.
Yeah, fuck the action in Transformers. I want to see them
I want to
do
see
Annie.
Bumblebee dancing with Megatron.
throw Megan Fox in there, and you got a perfect fucking musical number.
The sheriff just got a letter to join Lily Von Stupp in her green room. Maybe this
She
is where
just
they're
said welcome in like 18 different languages.
Yeah, she did.
You know all 18?
No, I knew bienvenido.
What language is that?
Spanish?
Is it? I don't think so.
Fucking no.
Have a seat, sheriff.
Why does she talk
Using
like
like the fake French accent.
Like, is that like the way she talks, or is it an accent?
I think it's an accent because when she's in Young Frankenstein, it's not that bad.
she's
Oh,
switching
you're right,
accents
yeah.
every sentence.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just for effect in this because she's not doing that in Young Frankenstein. So it's not
Yeah,
like
you're
it's the
right.
actress.
You're right. Yeah.
You haven't touched a food. There. Oh,
I love it. She's going to slip into something a little more comfortable, and she comes out in something even more racy than what she went in
Yeah.
with.
that's
And tight fitting.
Definitely not
and
comfortable. Yeah.
Doesn't look comfortable at all.
It looks great.
Yeah, yeah, right.
And then she blows out the candle,
Yeah,
so
she's
you
like,
can't even
I want to blow all the
fucking
candles. She's like, I won't even know what color he is.
see. Oh my god.
And here's Hedley. Just let me have a little feel. No.
Oh
My favorite is you can't
God.
see anything in this scene.
No.
But like she puts on that
It's
thing
all
so
audio
it can
jokes.
seduce him, and then they don't. She doesn't even let him see it.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, I
And
get
she's
it.
cooking for him.
That's awesome.
She made him a schnitzengruben.
How?
And she changed again.
Yeah, where'd she get that shit from?
Where's the kitchen?
And she's changed
Well, there's
again.
a
in
stove
outfit.
right there.
That's
Oh,
for
but,
heat.
yeah.
That's not for cooking.
Back
I mean,
then, you could use it for both.
Yeah, you do both then.
Where are you putting the pot?
Where are you putting the
On
where'd you-
top.
Where'd the sauerkraut come
There's
from?
no top.
Yeah, right there.
He needs to get the hell out of the way. I can't see.
There's a pot sitting behind him.
Maybe.
So as we're watching this comedy, Joe's wondering how she made Wiener Schnitzel. You know, I mean,
we need the facts. All right.
we're worried about the continuity that she made Wiener Schnitzel.
That's what I'm here for.
In the dark with the sheriff. Doesn't look like her plan worked out because he just left. Doesn't seem like he did anything she wanted to do. It actually seems the opposite happened, and she wants to do everything he wants.
It looks like she fell in love there.
Yeah. He has made it back to the sheriff house, and he's talking to Gene Wilder.
Sheriff house. Because I guess it wouldn't have been like police station back then.
Yeah, I mean, what would it have been?
The
Like,
jail?
Jailer, yeah.
If you're
jail, I
the
guess.
only sheriff, it's like there was no need for a whole station.
Because, I mean, I guess it'd be his house, too, right? Like,
You just kept
back
the
then,
prisoner
did he
at
live
your
somewhere
house?
else?
You just keep the prisoner at your house. So it's not a prisoner, it's a roommate.
He's still tied up.
Well, like, who's going to stay there all night if you're the only sheriff? Like, and you don't have a deputy. So, like, I guess it would be his house. I don't know. Like the courthouse.
Yeah, sheriff wasn't just a job, it was your life.
Yeah.
You were known as the sheriff all the time.
As he throws water on Mongo.
The way that he was moving like 18 people, you're telling me he can't snap? Okay. He just snapped through all the chains. I was going to just say he couldn't do.
Did exactly that. Mongo no go. He
So he's
doesn't want
trying
to
to
let.
let Mongo go.
He got the letter from the governor that said that he was pardoned, so he's supposed to let Mongo go.
Wow.
Mongo's impressed that he got his butt beat, so he doesn't want to leave.
So now it's like he's the leader of him.
Yeah,
The guy that can take him down.
The Tame Your Dragon thing.
yeah.
Or the Avatar connecting the things.
The things.
The things, whatever they were.
It's like Dragon Ball Z. You know, he's the champion. And he just beat up Mongo.
You ever watch Dragon Ball Z?
See, I don't know what he's watched, so I don't know. Because he's younger than we are, man.
I know.
I'm sure there's
But
plenty
Dragon
of
Ball
people-
Z's old.
No, plenty
That's
of
our
people.
term, yeah.
We're
plenty of
old
people
now.
I know have watched Dragon Ball Z, and I've just...
Oh, this is where he figures out the whole plot.
Yeah, he's like, why does Headley to Mark care what Choo-Choo
Yeah.
goes?
Now he
Mongo
figures
only
out.
pawn.
Yeah. Can I have a Coke?
Anything else?
No, it's all
Nice.
And, conveniently, he worked on the railroad to begin with, so he
Yeah.
knows these people.
Yeah, he knows all the people on the railroad. It's interesting that they're still working on the railroad, though. Don't you think this held up their progress?
Yeah,
Well, no, they were still
They're
going
just hitting the same planks that they were at the beginning.
No, I mean, but
You gotta go back to the beginning and see if it's the same backdrop.
they explained that they had to go around the quicksand, but they still weren't anywhere near the town yet anyway.
True.
But they knew that going around the quicksand was going to take them to the town. He sees him, but he thinks he sees a mirage. He's like, I thought that guy got killed.
Yeah.
Thought they hung him.
I mean,
And they was right.
Shut up, Joe.
I didn't. I just looked at you.
Why you look at
That the movie has officially desensitized you.
Railroad going through there.
Oh, so they're already building it that way.
He just said, I'm the sheriff of Rockridge. And he goes, Rockridge? The railroad's going through there. So he's
Yeah.
telling him, like,
They're
we're
already
already
going that
coming
way.
towards the town. Yeah.
They already
Nothing.
decided they're just gonna go straight.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Was that the town folk?
No, these are the
No,
outlaws
those
here.
are the.
Oh,
yeah.
the governor and all them.
Yeah.
Well, the outlaws.
Oh yeah, because he didn't know. The outlaws didn't know that he was the sheriff.
No, not yet, because he thought he was hung.
Yeah.
And that all happened while he was
Headley
going back
is the
to
one who put him in charge.
Yeah.
He didn't know, even though they were working together. He never told him.
missed all that, because he went back and he was sniffing bean farts.
Yeah. Sniffing bean farts.
think y'all had enough.
I am
Jesus.
depressed. Christ. That might help.
So they can't kill him because he's got the fastest guns in the West protecting him.
Gonna protect him, yeah. Even though they think he's a drunkard and can't shoot.
Yeah. I always thought it was weird they were like moving their guns like that.
Shot in reverse.
I love that he's just.
That's why. Shot in reverse. Because they're literally doing this and then tossing them, but they're shooting it in reverse, so it looks like...
Why is she tied to the... Did they do that?
She didn't do her job.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh.
because she didn't do her job. Yeah, she
they
didn't-
tied her to the cooking device that we still can't see.
Yeah. They tied her to the cook stove because their plans
no,
have backfired.
no. Did she tie herself up
No.
to make it look like he did it to her?
It's a good
No, they
question.
did it.
I think that's.
They did it because she's saying you're going to need an army to beat him. She's on the sheriff's side.
Smack.
That was so far away from her actual face. It was like that.
And it was so delayed when she moved. I wonder if it was... I mean, you know, whatever. Nobody actually thought he was going to hit her.
Back in those days,
Oh, yeah.
even back in the 1970s.
Now he's going to launch an attack.
Didn't they already try that?
Mm-hmm.
These guys are stupid, though.
So he's just going to get a
They're
bigger
going to get
group
a bigger group of outlaws to send
to
through
attack
town.
the town.
Yeah, he's going to have them recruit outlaws from other towns.
And he's still looking for a way to write all this down.
Yeah, still hadn't even wrote it down yet. Still looking for a pad of pen and paper yet.
He got the pad, now he has to find the pen.
Could you repeat that, sir? Everybody's packed up all the town. They're getting ready to get out of town because they know that outlaws are coming. Yep. Help wanted. Heartless villains for destruction of Rock Ridge. $100 per day. Criminal record required. An equal opportunity employer.
That's fantastic.
We're leaving. So they're all going to leave town.
Equal opportunity.
Give the sheriff 24 hours. He can come up with a brilliant idea to save that town.
Oh.
I never
Who's
got
that?
that joke as a kid.
I don't know.
I still don't get it.
Who's
white
Randolph
guy?
Scott? Tell us. Put it in the notes.
I don't know who that is.
I'm
Do you?
assuming he's a white guy.
Leave in the comments.
Sounds like a golfer. I don't know.
I'll look it up while we're doing this, just because maybe it'll add to our conversation here.
Maybe. So this is the line of the outlaws applying
Yeah, jeez.
as we go
They're not
down.
fucking messing around. These guys are in full military.
He was a Western actor, very highly known, and
Oh.
So well regarded.
yep. It was pretty much all Western roles that he was very famous for.
That
So
makes
that's that
sense.
one. What was the other one? We need to know what Dr. Gillespie Killings was.
It's a fucking camel. Why is there a camel? Oh, we got Middle Eastern outlaw. Oh, we got the. I can't say that word on the.
I was gonna say if you're gonna keep naming them going down the line.
I didn't know it was gonna get that bad. He did.
You said rape twice.
You're hired.
Like rape. So apparently it was the fact that there was...
They just shot a guy because he was chewing gum and didn't bring it for everybody.
Yeah, he didn't share.
I guess gum was a commissary back then.
He didn't bring enough to share, man. The Dr. Gillespie killings is... the Dr. Gillespie was a film series back then. Was a film series back then that Mel Brooks thought would die off. Noah just saw the Ku Klux Klan for the first time. And they have the Chinese "Have a nice day" bag sticker on their back.
Oh, that's amazing.
They've ransacked them and taken the costumes. Badges?
I've seen that clip.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My grandpa used to quote that all the time, so now I know what movie it came from.
Kinky.
Oh my gosh. Because his hands are dark.
Wash up after a weekly cross burning.
I don't get that.
He was a runner. He was a famous runner. Now for my next impression, Jesse Owens. He's shay. So they just showed up to see what was going on with the outlaws. They found out that there was a large line of people coming to the town. So they're trying to plan on how they're going to keep the town from getting attacked now by this large group of racist and uncouth individuals.
Why does he still have his hand over his mouth if he already told him to calm down?
Right? I think it was just the joke. Because he talks too much.
He covers him again.
So he's going to get them to come meet them outside of town to help.
So he's getting the railroad people to help.
Yep. Getting the railroad folks to come assist in...
Because they don't like them either.
Yeah, they don't want to be part of the gang. They're being treated horribly by them. So they're having a meeting in the dark, in the desert.
But when are they attacking? How much time do they have?
I think in the morning. No?
In sunrise. That's why they're
So
building...
they gotta...
Right now, they
Woogie.
have until morning to build an exact replica of the town in the desert before the town.
That's fucking crazy.
I mean, imagine they wouldn't have...
Stupid.
Yeah, but back then, do you think they would have really checked
Not like they had GPS.
Yeah,
You're telling me they could create a whole town overnight?
Maybe if they had some help, I guess. Is that why they had all those workers?
All those guys have been doing for the past 6 months is just hammering planks into a railroad.
Yeah, well, I guess hammer some nails into some boards and I guess you figure it out.
Yeah, and you paint and, you got it. You got a town.
There's no way you guys are rationalizing them building a town. Like, you guys are for this. Like, it isn't movie magic. Like, you've seen this happen in real life where they built a town.
No, but I imagine that they're...
Before morning. Over a couple days, yeah.
Pitch black with no electricity.
people are
They
this.
got at least 4 torches.
There are plenty of people that would believe it, though. If you walked them into a fake town, they would believe it.
Yeah.
I love that the entire movie, though, this is the one thing Noah's questioning. Like, they're going to build a fake town and then get desert.
Did he say, or are we just jerk-offs?
Yeah.
Is that what he said? Yeah.
Noah didn't question any of the other
The
stuff.
funny part
up
is
until then.
that's probably the actual set.
Yeah, that's probably the original set.
They
there,
just
'cause that's how
shot it
spaghetti
from that
westerns
way
would be
when
done,
they
yeah.
actually just shot it from the
That's
inside.
clever.
Because that's how spaghetti westerns are done anyway.
Yeah.
They were
It's
all
just
just
the
the fronts.
storefronts.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
need to see the insides. Those are done on set.
You only built like the bar and whatever else you would use.
That's pretty much all a Western town needs is a bar.
I was on a film once where we did that, but it was in a soundstage.
Nice.
Really cool.
I wonder if they did that in Back to the Future 3. I'm assuming that's what they did.
Probably.
It was just storefronts.
It's probably the same set just reused.
15 years later.
This is Paramount Pictures, so it's probably the same set, right?
Probably the same desert at
Or
least.
no, this is Warner Brothers, not Paramount Pictures.
This is Warner Brothers, yeah.
That's going to get us canceled.
Yeah, we said their names. I still love the camels.
No, the best is the guys with the motorcycle handles that are attached to nothing.
He breaks the third wall or fourth wall.
Fourth
so
wall
many
again, yeah,
times.
because he wants to be the best actor.
I was waiting for them to raise their hands in the wrong way.
They did.
Oh, they did? I missed it. Oh.
That's why he said it again and they changed. That joke is because Hedy Lamarr was suing people for her name being used.
Oh, we have a active Amber Alert.
Well, I didn't know you were missing.
Well, I'll look around real quick.
I don't see him.
If anybody made it into this podcast that far, they deserve that joke.
It's Doug. Doug is still
There's
watching.
no way Doug's still here.
Doug is not
That's
watching.
the only Doug we still have.
Doug is still here with us because Doug loves Blazing Saddles.
Does he?
Tell us, Doug. Comments below.
He has to look at the road. He can't watch a movie. That's why he's watching us. We're doing a poor job of explaining what's going on, though.
Well, right now they just built the town and they're discussing that they're coming in a half an hour and there's nobody in the town. So they're going to realize it's a fake. This is hilarious.
Oh, yeah. So they're on their way, right? Did you get
Yeah.
all that? Okay.
I got that.
They're going to slow them down.
Yeah.
So that they can get some
This
fake
is
people built.
This is the joke that Jen's been repeating all week.
This is Jen's favorite joke right here.
Yeah. Well, it's coming up.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. As they ride up to it.
All the horses are coming up and the toll booth comes down.
They just-
Because they think it's the governor's.
Yep.
Anybody got a dime? You can get a shitload of dimes.
they can just go around.
They could. But they're dumb enough to get slowed down
That's
by
why
going
the
back
town
to
would work.
get a shit ton of dimes.
They lined up going one at a time. No electricity or anything, and all of a sudden they got a fucking toll.
Bing, bing.
Anybody got an easy pass?
Well, they're through the toll booth.
Just put 3 more of them.
I love that the fake heads are on like
Yeah.
springs
like
Like the
Home Alone.
bobbleheads.
Like fucking
Yeah.
as they run through the town. And they're not even attacking the cutouts. They're just like, oh,
Mhm.
it's showtime. Another Looney Tunes joke. They're going to blow
Yeah.
up the town.
So now we need the
We need
the shooter guy to blow it up because they're
the best shot in the West.
yeah. There's no reason that thing shouldn't have worked.
Right. It's one
But
cable.
now we can use this character we've been building the whole show or the whole movie.
This fucking guy's praying again.
As he kicks the building over. We've been suckered in.
I love that you can see the little horses
Right?
flying up in the air
Mm-hmm.
in the wide shot. That's the best part.
That's amazing.
And they like move too. They're not like stuck horses. Like
They were flopping around.
yeah,
like
they
dead
went
horses.
for realism.
It was real horses. It was they
Yeah.
killed real horses from this movie.
Wow. So speaking of realism,
As they're fighting.
yeah. Now they ran down there to take care of the rest of them.
He
Yep.
kneed a guy in the balls and said, "Forgive me, Lord."
Well, yeah, you got to ask the Lord for forgiveness after that.
He burped in his nose and killed him.
Everybody's got to help.
Oh,
All right, I'll be right back.
Did he unplug?
yeah. Do you want?
Well.
Do you need a pause?
No, I just got to hit the bathroom. You guys can...
All right, we'll hold it together. Dogs will bark.
Probably.
So,
would've been a
remember
good
we
idea.
broke the fourth wall before?
Yeah.
I just don't know if he knew, like, what to do with the movie. It's like, oh, well, we'll just zoom out and see Los Angeles.
You know, we had an extra wide angle shot. Let's just use it. What the fuck? No. Another music number.
Yeah, kind of.
That was fantastic.
As a kid, I had no idea what was going on when I watched this.
As an adult, how do you have any ideas of what's going on here?
So we've gone into a musical number now in a different soundstage.
So what? They just ran. They had an extra runtime, and they're like, "Ah,
Yeah,
okay."
they're like, well, we didn't make it 2 hours and a half with
They could
that.
have easily on that white shot just put like the classic "the end," and that could have been it.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have been long enough for a feature. A feature has to be 1 hour and a half. They're 6
I didn't
minutes
know
short.
that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, 90 minutes is the minimum. Or generally. I mean, probably
So,
nowadays
you
it
couldn't
doesn't
find 6
matter,
more
but
minutes
like,
of racial slurs somewhere.
call up Mel Brooks, I'm sure.
He'll get right on that one. What the fuck?
They just burst in through the wall.
So the whole western town didn't exist.
No.
They were just in Los Angeles
Yeah.
the whole time. The guy goes, "Piss on that, I'm working for Mel Brooks."
Yeah.
Oh, what the this is
Now
not-
everybody's fighting.
Honestly, this is not what I expected out of it.
No, I told you about the musical number at the end. That's what I meant. I was like, not trying. I don't think I ruined it. Like,
No.
I don't think you could if you tried. It would take me longer to explain it.
Just a wide angle shot to LA and
So Noah's now caught up to the second musical act.
Yeah.
See, I didn't miss anything.
Third, if you count that first one.
Ah, yeah, true.
Forget.
Oh,
Now we're
Oh,
Hitler's
okay.
just sitting down at the...
Uh-huh.
We're breaking the fourth wall again.
again. I think we're into the 5th or 6th wall now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're now watching the actors that are supposed to be in this film.
No, I was saying to...
Is this like the cafeteria or something?
This would have been like the studio. There's Dom DeLuise.
I was saying to Joe, it's like, well, this Western movie, none of it actually existed. They were just random people in the middle of an LA sound.
Yeah.
Because Joe's like, I guess he just didn't know what to do. And as he said that, you just see all the sound stages.
I mean, I assume it's just to show the absurdity of like...
Yeah. Like they know how ridiculous they're being.
I love the, I'm working for Mel Brooks.
I love that he's just coming out of the men's room. Shit's getting thrown at him. He got pied in the bathroom. Did you see those cigarette dispensing machines? Those things are vintage. They don't make those anymore.
I forgot about those as a kid.
Right?
The knobs and stuff. They look so fun.
Yeah, you put your quarters in,
Yeah.
you twist the knobs, you get your pack of cigarettes out.
Right? I never got
Nobody
one of
there to
those.
check or
Nobody there to
anything.
card
They got
you.
rid of them before I was old enough to... Not that I
Well,
did.
when I
but-
was old enough to drink, Rivertown
bars,
Bar
right?
still had one.
Really?
Red Rose feels like a place that would
But I don't
have
think
them.
it's there anymore.
You ever seen those things, the fire and police things before 911? On the corners
emergency
of a
call
lot of,
boxes.
yeah, and you would just pull that, and that would set off a fire alarm back to the station.
Wow.
So
I
you
don't
would
remember those at
and
all.
It would know exactly. They're around New York City everywhere. If you, they're I don't know.
So
if
now
they're
he's
still
going to the
used.
premiere.
We're
of his
watching
own
the
movie
premiere of Blazing Saddles at the Chinese theater.
in LA.
This is fantastic.
He's standing in line.
Dropped your what?
Beads.
Oh.
Student. She goes, "Are you kidding me?"
Headley.
There's fucking cows in the line.
Why are there cows
Because
there?
it's like, you know how we're like grazing when you're in a line?
Yeah.
I think that's what it means. Like they're in a
Oh.
long line. Moo.
Oh.
He sat on somebody.
It's dark in there, I guess.
So how have we ever seen the lingerie if we can't even see where somebody's sitting?
Now we're back to the movie.
Oh, now we're back in the movie?
He saw that the sheriff was outside, so he walked outside
Yeah,
he sat down to watch the film.
Yeah.
So we're back to the actual
Now
plot.
we're caught back up.
We're back in the plot. Okay.
The fourth wall's kind of put it back now, but not really.
Oh, shot right in the nuts.
Yeah, I think so.
Who was it?
Fairbanks.
Oh.
You shot the bad guy. Let's check out the end of the flick.
Just go watch the end of their own movie that they're in.
Yeah, let's go watch the end of our movie. Now we're going to break the seventh wall. Eighth? I don't fucking...
Lost count.
Now,
I would have fucking lost it if when they went back in the movie, it was actors playing them.
that would have been a good idea.
Lost it.
That would have been funny.
Was she dressed up like Uncle Sam?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Where's he going?
I don't know.
He solved all their problems, so he's leaving.
Gonna go be a free man. I don't know.
I guess, because what's he needs to ride off into the sunset, because what's the
Somehow,
alternate
yeah.
ending that he just goes
like
back
how-
into the sheriff house?
All mob things end the same.
He
All
rode
westerns
a
end the same.
blazing saddle.
He has the popcorn from the movie still.
Nowhere special. That's where he's going, Joe. Nowhere special. I always wanted to go there.
God, I love Gene Wilder.
He's going to join him.
I gotta know if my mom's seen this movie. This is fantastic.
I hope your mom's seen this movie.
She had to have because my grandpa quoted this all the time.
Now they're riding off into
Not
the
hearing all
sunset,
of
but
them.
there's one more. As Steve Jobs says, "Oh, one more thing."
One more thing.
Shut the fuck up, Android boy.
So they're riding out on the horses. Then all of a sudden they get off the horses, and the handler takes the horses, and they're getting into the back of the
They're getting back into like a Lincoln
car.
Continental.
This is like how we film our
ridiculous.
podcast.
Yeah,
This is like all the before and after filmed, and Mel Brooks is like, just fucking leave it in.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like it was supposed to cut back there.
He's like, I don't feel like editing it. Just leave it in.
It works. Well, that's funny too, because you could see all that. You could have seen the tire tracks.
Yeah.
Two separate ones before that.
Yeah.
It was always made for cars. Oh my god, this is absurd.
The end.
There you go.
Oh my god.
All right, so we finished Blazing Saddles. Noah, why don't you tell the world your reaction?
I'm gonna
All
be very careful
89.
of my words.
Don't make me edit.
Yeah, please be careful what you say.
No, honestly, I didn't know what this was other than it was a Mel Brooks movie. And to go from that to within the first like 90 seconds of them saying a racial slur, like I had no idea what to expect. Honestly, the last like 10 minutes of the movie just made it for me because it was hilarious to begin with the entire
Yeah.
movie, but then it just panned over to the soundstage.
Yeah, it's a unique movie that still holds up.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It's hard to say it still holds up because there's probably a large amount of the population that couldn't watch that without thinking that it's in bad taste.
Well, the funny part is in reality, they remade this movie a couple years ago.
Really?
Yeah. Have you
Did I
guys
know
ever
that?
saw? They made an animated version of it. It was the kids' version with Samuel L. Jackson's in it. It's Hank the Last Samurai, I think it's called. Let me just double check to make sure that that's right. But it is literally almost the exact same movie.
I don't know if I'd make that financial investment.
I honestly really enjoyed it, but I've always enjoyed Mel Brooks movies. I can't believe I missed like this one. Apparently, one of the biggest ones that he's ever made. So it was fucking hilarious.
It is a great film. But yeah, I took Mavis a couple years ago to see the animated movie. It was Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank. It is a PG version pretty much of this movie.
I don't know how you even go about making a PG version of this movie.
It's a loose remake, but
Okay.
it's...
I love
Why? I mean, that movie is what it is, you know. I mean,
Well, and they changed the perspective in that one that he's a dog that wants to be a samurai, and that's not their thing.
Honestly, I love the absurdity of it, and that's what makes it for me. But that's just a Mel Brooks movie to begin with. Like that's what you expect. But
yeah, it feels like that would be edgy in the 70s.
yeah, like people.
Yeah,
it probably
imagine.
took them one or two watch throughs to really understand like what was going on in the movie. Because I feel like if you went to the movies in the 70s to watch this, it'd be like, what the hell is going on? Because I'm sure people
yeah,
that were alive in the 70s, older generation, could have even seen that stuff or close to around that old westerns. I mean,
yeah.
I liked it. I thought it was hilarious.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I will. Gabby would never watch that, but I will be talking to my grandpa, seeing if he's holding up still, if he remembers watching the movie. But yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it a few times. I mean, watching it as an adult, compared just like anything else, watching it as an adult compared to as a kid, you get way different references. And then, you know, I mean, still even going through it, you know, you miss little pieces of it, like the Johnson, everybody named it. I never really picked up on that, even though it's written all in the background. If it's written, right, I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to read it.
We know.
well, that's kind of why we were throwing a little
Mr.
tidbit.
Irish,
We
or
noticed.
not Irishman, what Peaky Blinders captions.
Yeah. I was going to bring it up. I do have my buddy bought me a, like an Irish whiskey thing that has like Peaky Blinders written on the front. It's like a collector's item.
Oh, nice.
It's over there, but I can't reach it.
Oh.
So I'll bring it on eventually. It's over there. I can't quite reach it.
Well, we'll save that
My
for
arms
when
are
we
too
watch
short.
Life Stinks with Noah.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Because
Because
he's recommending that we watch Life Stinks with Mel Brooks, which I've never seen. So at this point, I'm
I've
in.
never seen it either.
Mom,
Mom, you need to give us the little record.
Yeah, I mean the little record, so we can put it.
We'll figure out how to put it in.
We're gonna lay it next to Joe's laptop and hope it absorbs it or something. But
we had
osmosis.
I know one of us in my family has Life Stinks on DVD, so that's how much we enjoyed it. That
Good.
was like one of our cult classic movies. That
actually,
we
it said
watched
it
all
was
the time.
streaming on Prime right now. I think it said when I looked at it.
I'll even rent it for us if it.
Hot
costs
diggity.
money.
Keep investing in the
Oh
podcast.
man, Noah's just giving money away like he's rich.
You act like we didn't just watch this on a Plex server.
We did watch this on a Plex server.
But I have
Definitely
that
a legitimate
DVD,
rip
so
of it. Yeah.
I was gonna
own
say
it.
I have that
Fair
DVD.
enough.
I own it on Blu-ray. I own it on DVD.
Like,
VHS, Laserdisc,
Actually, I just bought
Betamax.
I just bought the 4K digital too. So
oh really?
yeah.
Yeah. No, mine's only in DVD. Sorry. Because no.
The best part was though
When they
when I was,
remastered it.
I have an external DVD player. If we
when I
need
was a
it.
kid though, I used to so my grandparents lived in Redline, and we would go there in the summertime and walk from their house just around Redline. And at the time, Family Dollar in Redline used to sell DVD copies of Blazing Saddles. And all the time I'd see it there, and I was like, man, they only want like $3 for that thing. Like,
Did you just buy them for fun?
No, I never bought them at that time. I hadn't even seen it yet at that time. But it was like a year later I watched it, and I was like, oh man,
should've
like
bought
I should have.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have waited that long. So,
Awesome. Well, thanks for
All right,
showing this
guys.
to me, guys.
if you've made it this far,
We
please
appreciate
like,
it.
subscribe, comment, leave whatever you want to hear.
Doug's back there.
We have Doug with us.
Doug's still with us.
Oh, sorry,
Doug
Doug. I
will
hit
always
the
be
mic.
with us, whether in the comments or in the room.
Make sure you follow our TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Our Facebook is so absolutely dog shit.
Yeah.
We have one follower, and it's me. But our TikTok and our Instagram are doing pretty well. So if you want to watch short versions of the long ass fucking podcast you just watched, go follow us there.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Later.